Okay, so here you can see that we have projects. So let's open this one. Okay, so we have our 3D model ready, but we need our site, or we can place our landscape if that is created by someone else, or that is a separate file. So we can insert that with our Revit link file as well. But suppose if we need to create within this model, so that we can also do it. So for that, let's go to this masking and site, and there you have this topo surface. Okay, so let's go to this first floor, and there let's create it. Okay, so let's go to this topo surface, and we can place our points, and we can give some height to the point, and the closed area will be defined as a topo surface at this points. So let's go and create. So this has no elevation height, so you can give the elevation height for next, like let's give 6 inches, like this. Next give 8 inches. Next give again 6 inches. Next let's give 4 inches. 5 inches. Let me give 6. Okay, and then you go for this finish. All right, so you can check it in your 3D model, and there you can see you already have. Let's turn into realistic mode, and there you can see it. Okay, so here you can see that this is done, right? And here you can see this has the color as per the earth. So if you need to define grass for this also, so here you can see this material is there. So you can come to this, and there will be some grass if it is there. So you can search for it, like grass. Yeah, so we already have this one, so you can use it and use render appearance, or let's go to this one is there. This is the image being used. You can change this image. Okay, so you can click on this name, and from this list you can use like this one or like this one. Let's use this one. Okay, let's go for open, and let's come to this graphics, use render appearance, apply, and let's go for okay. And now you have this. All right, and here you can see that is so here you can see that this is your topo surface. So you can come and check in any elevation there, like let's come to the south elevation, and let's check for it. So here you see this is the topo surface over there. Okay, and this has some height from this first floor where you have created. This has some height like 6 inches. This has some height. Okay, so now come to this 3D, and so your building should be placed within this building pad. Okay, so for that let's create one building pad. Here you can create it, or else you can come to this first floor and there also you can create it. So let's go and create this. You can choose this one. So like that you can create it with this pick walls. Okay, so this is not a wall, we can define it next. All right, let me delete this one and this one. This will be continuous, and for this one let me create one from this end to this end, and let me snap it over there, and that is okay. So there is some intersecting lines. Yeah, okay, so let's go for this stream. All right, let's that is fine. And about this height, so we will attach it to this first floor. Okay, and let's go for this. So there are still some intersecting lines are there, so we have to find out where we have. Yes, so like this one. Okay, so here we are having some intersecting lines like this. Yes, now it's fine. Let's go for it. Okay, and let's come to this 3D, and there you will be able to see it. Here we have some building pads over there. So it's like a PCC bed you are placing. It's like a PCC bed. So let me select and hide this one, and there you can see this is your building pad. Okay, over there this building pad is there, and the material is right now as site grass is there. So this is no, sorry, this is not building pad. Let me check for this building pad. Yes, so this is the building pad, and this is the thickness for this building pad, that is 1 feet. If you want to change this, so come to this structure and there you can change this. So it's kind of similar to your floor, and there you can change your thickness, you can change your material. All right, so that you have placed it over there. And here what you can do is, for creating your road, you can uh, divide the surface. So for that you have this split surface option is there. So if you go for the split surface, uh, the after your split surface there will be two different surface. Okay, so let's go for this split surface, and let's select this one as the main surface, and then we will go for this drawing tools over there. So you can choose this, and like this. And let's go for finish, and now let's come to this one. Let's come and check in 3D. So here you can see this one is added, right? And now what we can do is we can change this material. Okay, so let's go for this site earth, and let's click on OK, and here it is applied. And here you can see that we can define some different materials, and we can work it as a different topo surface. So this is one different topo surface, and this is one different topo surface. Now suppose you will later decide to merge this surface, so you can go for this merge surface and you can merge it. Okay, this one you can merge it. So this and this select, and this will be merged again. Okay, so which one you select first, that properties will be adapted to the second one. Okay, like if you go for this one first and then you select for that one, you can see that the total surface is matched with that first surface properties, right? So this way we can create. And suppose you have some gardening area for this one, so you can go for this sub-region. So sub-region will be the part of this total surface, but there you can define some materials, you can change some properties for that. Okay, oh sorry, I haven't closed the area, right? Yeah, let's finish it now. And here you can see that we have one different area, right? So this is the part of this main. All right, this is the part of this main topo surface, and this can work as a uh, sub-region for this one. And there also you can go for some different materials and different properties you can assign for this one. But the main thing is that it will be the part of this topo surface. This cannot work as an individual. Okay, so the some properties will be attached to this main surface. Okay, uh, for this subregion, some properties will be attached with this main topo surface. So that's about your subregion, and about after creating your subregion, and you cannot go for this merge surfaces like this. You cannot merge surface. Merge surface is for two different surface to be merged when they are attached with each other. So then you can only merge it. Okay, and let's okay, just a second. Let's if you want to change this one, now come to this edit surface option after selecting it, and now you can change this. Suppose you need to change the elevation height, so that you can also do it. Select this one, and there you can go for this elevation height over there. So here you can see the elevation height has been adapted as per the main surface there. Okay, and there if you want to place some other points, like if you want to place a point there, you can place a point there. Okay, if you want to place a point there, so that will not be possible now. So we can move the point, like selecting this point, and we can go for this move, and we can move it like this. Okay, and you can change this boundary. All right, so this way we will not place this point over there right now. That is okay for us. All right, and let's go for some parking components over there. So some parking components are loaded, and if you need some different families, so you can come to this load family option, and there you can come to this site option is there probably. Yes, so within the site you have this parking, so you can see these things are there. Okay, like this. All right, so you can choose the right one, and you can place it over there. So let's go for this parking space. Let's go for open. Let's place it over there. Okay, so here you can see this has been placed like this. So that's very easy thing. And you have some side components over there also. So like this trees, you can place it. Okay, you have some other options from this list, you can use it, or else here you have some load family, and then come to this planting, this one. There you have some trees over there. Okay, so let's open this option. So this option you can place it over there. So after placing it, you can array, you can make array. So related, let me reposition it. And we can go for array. So let's place it 3 and move to last. So this point, let's 3, it's okay. And let's go with enter. Yes. Here we have, okay. And we also can go for this parking component or side component. We can load some logistics from there, uh, like any vehicles we can load from this site. We have logistics, so these things are there, okay. So let's use this. So this file, maybe there are some errors with this truck pickup. Cannot load followings one. Okay, so let's go for this one. Okay. All right. Let's go with this parking component, and now let's try to load this family with this logistic. Let's go for open. It's cannot still. Let's go with this site component and let's try to do this. Okay. So the site component will be the right option for loading your vehicles over there. Okay, like this, you can place it over there. So all the components are already there. You can just place it properly. And about creating topo surface, we can also import some files. If you have some point files over there, so that also be useful for creating topo surface. So let me show you if you have any point file in AutoCAD. So let me allow to share the screen. Can you see this AutoCAD screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let me create some point files over there. So PO is the command for point, and let me just place some points, or else you can go to this option. Multiple point is there. So let me create some points over there, and later we will define some height. Okay, so we have assigned some points, and then what you can do, you can select this point, go to its properties with control 1, and there you see position Z is 0 right now. You can give some values over there, like let's give some 50. Okay, and let's select this one. Okay, so the previous one is still selected. Yeah. Now let me go for this one. Yeah. So here let me define with 25. Let me go with, okay, the previous one is still selected. Yeah, now let me select it, and here let me go with the same thing, 25. Let me go with 25. Oh, sorry, not here. At this position Z, let me go for 25. Enter, escape, and let me select this file. And here also let me go for 12. Escape. Here let me go for 12. Let me go for 20 this time. And for this one, let me go for 15 this time. Okay, so we have this point files over there. Okay, that's a different height. You can see point files are there. Okay, now what we'll do, we will load this file. All right, so now what we'll do, we will go for this, and let me save it in this desktop, and let's go for this point file, and let's save with this 2018 version. Okay, so now let me come to this Revit, and there let me open a new file, and there I'll be creating. Okay, now let's come to this site and come to massing and site option, and there you have this topo surface, and then come to this create from import, and then you can go for this specify point files if you have your Excel files or your CSV files, this kind of files if you have, so then you choose this. And if you have DWG files and like that, so okay, so that is not loaded right now. So let's go to this insert, and let's go for import CAD. And then this desktop, we have this point file, and positioning, let's go for this auto origin to origin. And about import units, let's go for auto detect. If we need for correction, we can do that later. Let's go for open. Okay, so that is very small over there. Okay, so let me come to this insert over there, and about manage link, let me check. Okay, no problem. So now what I'll do is let me undo this topo surface, and here let me come to this import CAD or link CAD, anyone I can choose. So let's go for link CAD, and let's go for, and about this import unit, let me go for this millimeter to be specific. Okay, so I have created very small file, so no matter, as we will create as per that, you will be creating. So let's go for this select. import from instance, and then you select that file. Just a second. It's very small there. Okay. Let me come to this insert and manage link, and let me remove it. Okay, and now let me come to this one, this here. So let me just, okay, now let me save it. Let's save this file, and now let me come to this Revit, and there I can go for import CAD, and let's go for this point file, and this will be millimeter, and origin to origin. Let's go for open, and now let's come to this masking and site. Go for topo surface, and let's create from import. Select import instance. I am not able to select it. Hmm. This will work for only CSV files. With this, we cannot select our DWG files. Select import instance, and then we have to specify that DWG file. Uh, okay, so that is, I think, let me check in this insert where it is. Manage link, or we have just done with import CAD. I don't, I'm not getting why. Okay, so let me undo this, and here we have this. So that is present within this site. Let me unpin it, and come to this masking and site topo surface. Select. Why I'm not able to select it? Let me go with this link add over there, and let me uncheck this current view only. Let's place at level 1, and let's go for this open, and here it is placed, and let me go to this masking and site topo surface, select import instance. Yes, now I can see it. Now I can select it. Okay, and you can uncheck this layer if you don't want to include this layer. So it's okay that with this default layer we are going to create it, and let's click on OK, and let's finish it.
Hello.
So we have this file. Come to topo surface, and select import instance. and then select this CAD file. You can have this layer over there. Okay, so I don't know why what I'm facing. Let me delete and let me come to this AutoCAD over there and let me check with this spline. Let me check it. Spline fit. So this point to this point. And let's go for close. So this should be the surface. This kind of surface should be created like that. Let me save this, and now let me come to this one again and come to this insert and import CAD. Let's select this point file. uh, we'll place it over there, and let's go for this open, and after that come to this massing and site. Let's go for this topo surface and let's select from instance, click on OK. Yes. All right, so now it's adapting all these points, and let's go for this finish and then come to this realistic. Okay, so with those minimum those points, it wasn't a it was unable to produce this surface over there, so it has taken all these points by itself. So let me show you that. So here you can see that it has taken this much points, and after that also you can define your elevations here. For these points you can define your elevations, right? So you can change the positions as well, and here you can place them. Okay, you need to change the position, you can place it like this. Okay, and then it is done. Let's go for finish, and that is created. Okay, so make sure that you have at least some extra points so that it can easily identify the curve properly. Otherwise you can connect them with your spline, and it will identify the surface and the points accordingly. All right, so this how we will be creating our topo surface, and now let's go for this project. So this project is done. Let me remove this one, don't need. We can create one 3D view for this. So let me go for this crop view over there. Let me fix it. Kindly can you mute your mic? Okay, so with this crop region, you can fix this view. You can fix this 3D view over there. So what will happen until and unless you rotate this one, this view will be fixed generally. So let me uncheck this crop region will not be visible, but this will be the crop view. So within this region, the view uh, you can see this region view only. And after that you can also change this position like this. You can change like this also, but the area is fixed. Now within this area the view is fixed. Right. Now about creating your sheet. So here you have this sheet option within this project browser. After creating all your models and placing all your annotation and your symbols, your dimensions and your symbols, you'll be coming to this sheet. Okay. And then you can click over there and you go for new sheet, and there you can select the list of title blocks, or else what you can do is you can load. So come to this annotation, and there you will be having one or probably you have this title block folder, and within that you have this kind of sheet are already created with the title block. You can choose the right one, and then you can go for open. And let's go for this one, and let's click open. And here it is. Let's select this, and here you can see, right? So this is your title block created. And after that you can go for placing all your views. So this one you can create within this view tab. Also you have this sheet option. If you come to this view tab, you have this sheet option within this sheet composition panel. Click on it, and there you choose the right title block, and then you can click on OK. And here you have. And after that you will be placing your views. So for that you come to this place view option, and there you choose the view like this and add view to sheet. So let's go for this one. Let's add this view. Okay, so here you can see that we are exceeding. So you can come to this, either you can come to, sorry, not this, this 3D. You can come to this 3D, and there you can check this crop region again, and just hold a second. Now you can change this again like this. You can change it, and here you uncheck. Now the border will not be visible. And now you come to this, and here you can see that this has been shorted. And here you can see this is at the same position. It is still at the same position. So for that what you can do is you can change these positions, or else what you can do is you can delete that. And from here as well you can drag like this 3D. You need to place this 3D view. Just simply click and hold and drag and release your mouse, and then place at the right position. So these are the two ways to place your views within your sheet. Okay. And this, you can change your views within this also. So what you can do is you can double click on it, so this view will be activated. And here you can see that this 3D view has been activated right now. And if you can come back to your within this title block, so double click outside, and here you back again. So you can select this one, and you can click on this activate view as well to activate this view, or else you can double click within this view. So let's select it, and let's click on this activate view. So this view is activated right now. So within this sheet you can change this view. Like you want to change this, you can do that. You can change this scale, view scale. You can change this detail level, visual style, if there is any sun path or shadows are off now, so we can activate your shadow. Okay. All right. So now double click outside, and here it is done. You can create your own title block also. So let me show you that. Come to this edit family, and you can edit this. You can create like this as well. Okay. So how you can create it? So for that, you come to this new and family option. You'll be creating a title block family, so that will be your imperial. Then we have this title block folder, and there you can choose the predefined size like A1, A2, or if you are going to define your own size, so then you can go with this new size. So let's go with this A1 and let's click on open. And this is the A1 size right now. You can change this size from here as well, so there will be no issue. So this is just a simple line here created. Within this create tab, we have this line option. Okay. So let's create new line. Let me go with this pick line option, and about this offset. So let me go with this, sorry, 100, and here let me do this. Okay. So here you can see, right? And here also let me go with uh, this one to this, and then next I will give 500. Okay, no, not 500. uh let's go for 50, and here let's define it. And next is about 150. Okay. And this way you can create your title block, and you can define your margin as well. So let's me define my margin area for like 10, so I can create outside or inside. So accordingly it will create the page, and like that. Okay. So I had to create it earlier. Now let me trim this part. Now let me just select all of them. Let me move it from this to this. Okay. So all right, fine. So we have created like this, and we can place our image here. So we can come to this insert, and we can import some images over there, like our company logo and company address. If there is address image, so we can insert image, or else we can create some text over there. So if it is not variable, so we can define with the text like this. We can define with the text, and we can give address over there, right? And here you can define your project notes. All right. So now let me go for this model line here, and here let me go with this title block. Here it will be like this. Let me create it quickly. Okay. Now let me place some label. When the values are variable, so we will define with this label, and let me go with this. Let me place. Here we have scale, so double click on it, it will be listed within this label parameter. And here the sample value is there. If you want to change the sample value, you can change it. And there will be no prefix and suffix and no break. So let's click on apply and OK. And here it is placed. If you want to change this, like if you want to place like this, you can place it over there. Okay. So again, you want to place something else like page size you want to place. So that is okay. You can place your labels like this way. And if you want to edit the text size, so then you can come to this edit type over there, and over there you can predefine this text size, this text font, okay, and the color for this. So you can define like that. And let's go for save. You can save it, and then you can load into project. So let me load into this project one, and let's click on OK. So within this level one, it is not possible to create it. That is obvious. Let's come to this sheet one, and let's go for new sheet. And here you can see this family one is there, and this is the sheet, right? This is the sheet. And when you will place one view like level view, let me place this level view over there. And here you can see that is the level 1. And as per the level 1 scale, this scale has been added that you has placed with your level, right? Within this here you have placed your label, that scale, so that has been updated as per the views scale is there. Okay, so if you change anything like this, if you come and here, if you go for this change like 1 is to 50, if you change it, okay, so there it will be uh, here it will be reflected. Okay, like if you go for this, here it will be automatically updated. Okay, let's double click outside, and here you can see. Okay, now after placing it, here you can see that you have this title with line, title with no line. Okay, so when you have this title with line, you can increase the length for this line. So just simply select this view, and then you will have this grip points, and then you can change it. And now if you want to position it, so then you can select like this only this title, and then you can place it. Okay, so this how you will be placing your all the views within this sheet. You can create a sheet like that. Okay. So this is all for today.